Thank you, and welcome. And may I say a very special thank you to Jim and Elizabeth and Steve and Billy for all your help, because this is not my birthday, so thank you so much.
While waiting for a new baby to be born, parents often spend months deciding what to name it. Some parents look for a meaningful name and hope the child will live up to that meaning. Some pick names for the way they sound. Others choose family names to carry on history. Let's see what we have among our church kids.
Can you tell us what your name is?
After me, my great-grandmother, Ellie.
That's right, your name is Ellie and you were named after your great-grandmother. That's very special. How about you, sir? Can you tell us what your name is? I guess not. Can you tell us what your name is? Is your name Lucas? And do you know how your mom and dad chose the name Lucas for you? Do you remember what special meaning that it has? He told me once that it's a strong South African name, and that's why his dad chose that name. How about you? Can you tell us what your name is? Is it Catherine? Is it Catherine Marie? And can you tell us why your mom and dad chose that name for you? What's your name then? Can you tell us what your name is? Okay, if you're going to jump on me, you have to say what your name is. What's your name?
John Bear.
No, we tried.
700 years before Jesus was born, God told the prophet Isaiah some prophecies about Jesus' life. Two of these prophecies spoke of his birth. Other prophecies described the work he would do, calling him the servant.
Another prophecy told about Jesus' death for our sins. They tell us of one who would come as the Messiah, our Savior and Israel's King. Our kids will tell us what Isaiah wrote about who Jesus would be.
Isaiah 9:6 tells us, "For unto us a child is born, unto us a child is given, and the government will be upon his shoulder. And his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace." That's quite a few names for one person. What do they all mean? Wonderful Counselor means Jesus will help us solve our problems. Mighty God means God is powerful to help us. Everlasting Father means Jesus will always take care of us. Prince of Peace means Jesus can bring peace to our hearts. Wonderful
told them for the reason for he shall save his people and their sins. Jesus means saving.
You were the word of the beginning, one with God the Lord Most High. Your hidden glory in creation, now revealed in your love grace. What a beautiful name it is! What a beautiful name it is! The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a beautiful name it is! Nothing compares to this. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. You didn't want heaven without us, so you sent your heaven down. Mercy is greater, love is greater. What could separate us now? What a wonderful name it is! What a wonderful name it is! The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a wonderful name it is! Nothing compares to this. The name of Jesus Christ, my King.
To come as our Savior was the primary reason for Jesus' birth. For his coming into this world, he came on a mission to save people from their sins. In John 14:6, Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." Jesus is the only way to get to God. He's the absolute truth we can depend on. If we trust in him, he will give us new and abundant life.
Every battle, through every heartbreak, through every circumstance, I believe you are my fortress. Oh, you are my portion. You are my hiding place. I believe you are the way, the truth, the life. I believe you are the way, the truth, the life. I believe you every blessing, through every promise, through every breath I take. I believe that you are provider. Oh, you are protector, and you are the one I love. I believe you are the way, the truth, the life. I believe you are the way, the truth, the life. I believe you are the way, the truth, the life. I believe you
Christmas time is often referred to as the season of lights. The image of light is central, not only to Christmas, but to Christianity. Jesus said, "I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. John 8:12. This is the sum and substance of Christmas. The people who have walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who have lived in a dark land have now experienced the shining light of life, Jesus Christ.
You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. So shine, shine, shine where you are. You are the light of the world. You are the city on a hill. You are a city on a hill. So shine, shine, shine where you are. You are a city on a hill. You are a candle in the dark. You are a candle in the dark. Shine, shine, shine where you are. You are a candle in the dark. You are a star in the night. You are a star in the night. So shine, shine, shine where you are. You are a star in the night. You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. Shine, shine, shine where you are. You are the light.
The Bible gives us more than 100 names of Jesus. Why so many? Each name tells us something different about Jesus. Each name shows us a different view of the wonderful relationship we can have with him. We learn who Jesus is from his many names. For example, his name Emmanuel means God with us. It reminds us that God came down from heaven, became flesh, and lived among us. And that's what Christmas is all about.
A reading from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 2, verses 1 through 7. In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. This was the first registration when Quirinius was governor of Syria. And when all went to be registered, each to his own town. Joseph also went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed, who was with child. And while they're there, the time came for her to give birth, and she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling cloths, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn.
Praise the Savior.
worship Jesus Christ. He is one with us. We worship a wonderful Savior. In the form of this child is the fullness of God. His infinity hides in his weakness. His divinity beats in his human heart. Praise Emmanuel, praise the Savior, worship God on high. He has come to us. Praise Emmanuel, praise the Savior, worship Jesus Christ. He is one with us. We worship a wonderful Savior. He was born as a man, yet was fully divine. He is God come to dwell with his people. He's the Word became flesh. He is Jesus Christ. Praise Emmanuel. Praise the Savior. Worship God on high. He has come to us. Praise Emmanuel. Praise the Savior. Worship Jesus Christ. He is one with us. He is God with us. He is one with us. He is God with us. He is one with us. Praise Emmanuel. Praise the Savior. Worship God on high. He has come to us. Praise Emmanuel. Praise the Savior. Worship Jesus Christ. He is one with us.
Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. The cattle are lowing, the poor baby waits. But little Lord Jesus, no crying he makes. I love you, Lord Jesus, look down from the sky and stay by my cradle till morning is nigh. Hear me, Lord Jesus, I ask you to stay close by me forever and love me, I pray. Bless all the dear children in your tender care, and fit us for heaven to live with you there.
Over.